Your manager smiled when he gave you that impossible deadline. Did you ever wonder why? Last week, a 34-year-old software engineer messaged me. High performer, excellent reviews, promoted twice in 3 years. But his new manager was systematically destroying him. And here's the twisted part. She was using a psychological technique that Friedrich Nietzsche identified 150 years ago. By the time this video ends, you'll know exactly which of the 7 tactics your manager is using on you right now. And why number 4 is the one that destroys ambitious men the fastest. But first, let me show you something that will make your blood run cold. See, there's a reason why 87% of high-performing men report toxic managers specifically target them more than average employees. It's not random, it's not bad luck, it's strategy. Your manager spotted something in you. Call it ambition, call it potential, call it threat. And now they're using what Nietzsche called slave morality to systematically break it. Think about your last performance review. Did they focus on your achievements, or find ways to minimize them? Did they celebrate your success, or immediately pile on more work as reward? That's not management. That's psychological warfare, and once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. Nietzsche spent years studying why some people rise to greatness while others destroy those who try. He discovered something terrifying. Most people in authority positions aren't there because they're excellent. They're there because they're skilled at crushing excellence in others. Every time you've felt like you're going crazy, every time you've questioned your own competence, every time you've wondered, is it just me? That wasn't weakness. That was your survival instinct responding to psychological attack. Your manager isn't trying to help you succeed. They're trying to ensure you never become a threat to their position, and they're using 7 specific psychological weapons to do it. Warning number 1. They turn your strengths into your prison. Here's how this looks. You deliver excellent work. Instead of recognition, you get more work, same pay, tighter deadlines, higher expectations, public criticism for minor flaws. They're literally training you to associate excellence with punishment, like shocking a rat every time it finds food. 56% of high performers report being belittled in front of colleagues, specifically after achieving something significant. But here's the part that'll blow your mind. This isn't incompetence. This is deliberate psychological conditioning. They want you to start performing at mediocre levels just to avoid the pain. Warning number 2. They make you doubt your own memory and perception. Last month, a subscriber told me his manager denied giving him specific instructions in a meeting with witnesses. When he brought up the witnesses, she said, "That's not how they remember it." Sound familiar? That's not forgetfulness. That's psychological warfare. They're using a technique called reality revision, systematically making you question your own sanity so you'll stop trusting your judgment. Because the moment you stop trusting yourself, you start depending on them for truth. And once they control your perception of reality, they control you. Warning number 3. They systematically destroy your professional relationships. They don't just want to control you, they want you to feel like you're alone in a world of crazy people. I once watched a manager tell each team member that everyone else complained about their work. None of them had actually complained. She fabricated the entire narrative. The result? 5 high performers stopped collaborating, started doubting each other, and became completely dependent on her for truth about their performance. They poison your relationships because isolated people are controllable people. But here's what's truly sinister. They make you feel like the problem for noticing the isolation. Warning number 4. They systematically destroy your belief that resistance is possible. This is where it gets psychological. They create what researchers call learned helplessness. The belief that no matter what you do, nothing will change. Every time you try to improve the situation, your suggestions get ignored, your complaints get turned against you, your documentation disappears, your allies get transferred or fired. Eventually, your brain stops trying. It's a survival mechanism, but it's also exactly what they want. 61% of employees resign due to toxic culture. But the ones who stay, they've been conditioned to believe escape is impossible. They've turned you into a high-performing prisoner. Warning number 5. They sabotage your career advancement while making it look like your fault. Every promotion you're almost qualified for. Every opportunity that just wasn't the right fit. Every project that gets mysteriously reassigned. They're not just blocking your progress. They're making you believe you're not ready, not capable, not worthy. I've seen managers deliberately give high performers impossible tasks designed to fail. Then use that failure as evidence they're not promotion ready. The psychological impact? You start pre-rejecting yourself from opportunities. You become your own career saboteur. Warning number 6. They specifically target your confidence and decision-making ability. As a high-value man, your strength comes from your ability to make tough decisions and stand by them. They know this, so they attack it directly. Every decision you make gets second-guessed. Every leadership moment gets undermined. Every confident statement gets corrected publicly. They're not managing you. They're systematically emasculating you. Because confident men are dangerous to insecure managers. The goal: turn you into someone who asks permission for everything and apologizes for existing. Warning number 7, and this will blow your mind. They're not trying to fix you. They're building a case to replace you. Every impossible deadline, every public criticism, every performance improvement plan. It's all documentation for HR. They want you to fail. Because your failure justifies bringing in someone more controllable. While you're trying to meet their impossible standards, they're already interviewing your replacement. The cruelest part? They'll frame your firing as not being a cultural fit or unable to handle the pressure. But here's what they don't want you to realize. This entire process means you're more valuable than they are. They wouldn't need to destroy you if you weren't a threat. Here's what Nietzsche understood that your manager doesn't. True power can't be destroyed from the outside. It can only be surrendered from within. Every tactic I just described only works if you don't recognize it. The moment you see the pattern, their power over you begins to crumble. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're not incompetent. You're under psychological attack by someone who fears your potential, and now that you know their playbook, you can start playing a completely different game. The game where you have the advantage. Step 1. Document everything. They rely on gaslighting and plausible deniability. Written records destroy their ability to rewrite history. Step 2. Build external networks. Connect with high performers outside their control. You need allies they can't manipulate. Step 3. Start developing an exit strategy while maintaining performance. You're not escaping, you're graduating. But here's the most important part. Never let them see you've figured out their game. Keep performing, keep documenting, keep building. Because the moment they realize you're no longer psychologically controlled, they'll escalate their attacks. Let them think they're winning while you prepare your real victory. Here's the ultimate truth that will set you free. Their entire power structure depends on your consent. The moment you stop seeking their approval, stop internalizing their criticism, stop accepting their reality as yours, their power over you vanishes. Every toxic manager you encounter is actually preparing you for the next level of your greatness. They're teaching you to trust your own judgment, to value your own excellence, to stop seeking validation from inferior sources. You came into this video feeling attacked, manipulated, maybe even broken. You're leaving with psychological armor and strategic weapons. That's not a coincidence. That's evolution, and that's exactly what they were afraid of. The most dangerous thing you can be in a world of toxic managers is undeniably excellent at recognizing their game. Every pattern I've shared today transforms from weapon against you to intelligence for you. If this breakdown gave you the clarity to see what's really happening in your workplace, subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're building an army of men who refuse to be psychologically controlled. Drop a comment and tell me which warning hit you hardest. Which pattern are you seeing in your own situation right now? Because here's what I want you to remember. The fact that you made it through this entire video means you still have fight in you. And that's exactly what they were trying to destroy. Until next time, stay psychologically free. And remember, excellence is the best revenge.